Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back again to Richard Update. Yeah, sit and talk. Guys, in today's message or sit and talk to motivate someone, either you agree with me or not, depend how you see the video. So, guys, I greet you according to your time, wherever you are watching me from, you are located. I welcome you once again, my amazing new followers and old followers on this platform. Those who shares, like, and leave their comment. I appreciate every one of you. So, guys, what are we talking about today? I don't want to make this video long because I'll be going out right now to work. So I'm inside the car. So let me just make this short video as it comes. We are talking about selfishness. Selfishness. We all know what is selfishness. When someone be selfish, today we will see that we talk of, oh, my happiness. Yes, everyone needs to put their happiness first before anything. You have to, what makes you happy is what you do. But if maybe your happiness now depends on putting pain in other people, making other people to feel pain just for your own happiness, that type of happiness, you have to search very well. You have to look it very well before you decide to choose that type of happiness, because I don't think happiness should be something that we put another person or your partner. Let's not say another person, your partner, especially when it comes to partner, marriage couples. When it comes to relationship, let's say marriage couples, because this is marriage, not just say boyfriend and girlfriend. Let's say marriage couples who have taken the vow. You have vowed to your partner at the altar, at the courts, in tradition, any of them, before you went in. And now selfishness now step in. As marriage couples, we should not be selfish to each other. We should be real to each other. We should feel pain of each other. If we are selfish, selfishness will not make us to feel the pain of our partner. So why am I talking about selfishness today? In today's life, I watched a video of Edochie, the father, which is pet Edochie, where he was talking of saying that, oh, today's women, the way they insult men, no be here. He said those days now they marry, no be now. Then this our old thinking men forgot that the sons that they give birth to in today's sons, the sons of today with the sons of their own time have different respects. As pet Edochie, the way he respects that is old wife, that is wife that they grow up together, that he has married, that is respecting him, it's not the way the sons he give birth to in this modern generation we are respecting their wives. So you see, most of the time, African man is so selfish. Some, not all of them. I will not say all. Guys, if I'm doing this video, I'm trying to remember our men. They are so selfish. Why I say they are selfish, I will be coming to there. I just made sure pet Edochie, the video he did, just maybe in defense. I don't know if he was in defense of his son, what his son is doing. He's trying to make the public feel that, okay, may Edochie is insulting the son, or he don't want the son to be cheating, and he's complaining about the cheating of his wife, and he should put condom in the wife's in the husband's traveling bag when the man is traveling, so that the man will know that the woman know, all those things. So I just used that word. Why I use that word, the statement is said that the way the women of today insult men, the way the men of today insult women, in which he as an elderly man can also say something about it, it will be very, very good. Today's men are so selfish. Now, when we are talking of polygamy, the men of pet Edochie time, he is an old man, but he decide not to be polygamy because he know what polygamy can do to him. So he decided not to be. Now, the way the young men of these days disrespect their wives, insult their wives, you know, you see this life, they said, even the Bible stated it, it is what you give, you get. It is what you give, you get back. You don't expect, you know, when women are people that, when what you give to them is what they will give you back. Yes, especially when you have given them a lot of insult, and they are telling you that I don't like this insult you are giving me. We know there are women who are naturally insultive, but there are women who are not insultive. Before some women will insult you, you have given them that reason for them to do so. So, to cut the long story short, the way the men of these days insult, the men of then do not insult that way. That is one. The second thing about polygamy, the way the men of these days go about polygamy is not the way the men of then goes about polygamy. They goes about it with respect. They goes about it with, they must consult the other. They must seek the permission of the other. They don't rub shame on their wives' faces like the way the young men of this day don't. So let's come to the real why I said most of our young men these days are so selfish. Selfishness is the one that you will see that a man will say, oh, you will be hearing them on social media saying that, oh, let him go for what make him happy. Like this issue of May Edochie and Yo Edochie. You will see a lot of people saying that maybe he do not find happiness in May Edochie anymore. Let me say something to you guys. Guys, please, as you are watching me, share this video. Nobody know it all. At times you will be doing some certain things, you will think you are right, but you are wrong. So nobody know it all. None of us is perfect. We learn every day. And there is nothing as good as when you listen to advice and you say, okay, this advice is good. You take it to work in your life. Every stubborn person who do not listen to advice, one day he will find himself at the wrong track that he cannot retrieve himself anymore, because there is time for everything. So guys, why I said that there is a way of going about polygamy, not to rub it in your wife, in the faces of your wife, even though polygamy is not something you should engage yourself with, in my own view. Like Yo Edochie, you can see the way he's rubbing it on his face of his wife without seeking the woman a permission. You can see how he did it in the internet. Now, why I was saying that some of our men today are selfish. They are selfish coming to the happiness area. In marriages, at times, when you are living with a partner, marriage is something that you have to spice it all the time. There are times you run out of love for your partner. It is wisdom. Marriage, it is wisdom. Marriage, it is patience. If you say, oh, you just go one place, one kind is just sweet, you go say, now that won't be your happiness. Now you not feel happy with that woman who has spent all her years, all her life with you. Everybody's talking of the happiness of Yo Edochie, but nobody has ever talked of the happiness of May Edochie. Why is it that men are so selfish? A lot of men are so selfish in marriages. At any little thing, they will run out. They will say, oh, they are no longer happy. What about the woman? Has anybody ever thinking that maybe that woman also, she's not happy, but she's trying to make it work for happiness to remain? Because at times you run out of love for your partner. Yes, when you are living together, it's like that. But it did not take the both of you to spice it up again. So men should stop being selfish by running out all the time and saying that, oh, happiness there. You see, it's only women. I know some women also does it. They will run, they will leave the marriage and not care about the children. Men are the number one selfish people in marriage who do not care how the children will feel if I leave my children. When they run, go so. They always run, leave the children for the women. African man, they go only run, leave the children for the women. The women go carry the load. Then the woman go, they carry the load, they go. Then when they self go, they say that they feel happy. They enjoy happiness with other women. Is that not selfishness? You leave the whole load for the woman to carry of the children that is bearing your name. and you said you are seeing happiness somewhere else. What about the woman? Nobody has ever talked about the happiness of the woman all the time. Maybe the man not they happy with that woman again. No, another woman not they happy with. This has been excuse of selfishness. They are selfish. Men like this are selfish. Men like this, when it's like, okay, you make mistake, you sleep with woman, accept that you make mistake. Do not say, okay, then now your happiness lie. Because happiness, it matters of a time. It's just matter of time we will know if really is happiness or not. So our men should stop being selfish. This is the real selfishness of a lot of men who run away from their matrimonial home. They will say they find happiness somewhere. When they run, they go so. All the children when you born with a woman, the woman will not look, she will, all African women always throw away their happiness and stand by their children. But our men are so selfish. They will, at the hard time of marriage, it's not the time to say you find happiness somewhere. It is time to give it to yourself to say, no, I must make it work. Why is it that it's only men who do not want to make it work? And this preaching of a thing, women, make your marriage work, make your marriage work. Men, make your marriage work. It is time this preaching should stop, that women make your marriage work. Women should make it work. The men also should make it work. The both parties now, we should stop this preaching to only the women and preaching it to the men. Because if two do not agree, they cannot work together. You cannot leave the whole load for the woman, say, now woman, they build marriage. Man, they build marriage. Yes, and our men should stop being selfish. All this running away from their marriage, going to other women, it's just selfishness. You selfish, they are so selfish. Selfish, they will call it happiness. Selfishness is the one making them running up and down. They are just being selfish. Only them, they only deny they want. They not who they think of their own children when they're born. Yes, they not they think of the happiness of their children. African man, most of them, 90% of them do not think of the happiness of their children. They don't think it. They are so selfish. A lot of our men are so selfish. Not all, but a lot of them are so selfish. Guys, men, being selfish. Stop being selfish. That is just my little message for our men. Thank you so much for watching. You will watch all of the video. Depend how you see it. Is a message for someone. You agree or you do not agree. That is the truth. From my own view, our men, a lot of them are so selfish. That is why they are running, saying happiness. Whose happiness? So this woman all these years did not give you any happiness at all. See you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. Until we meet again, stay tuned and stay connected. Bye-bye.